Let's talk about sports, baby. From the stands of a sports fan, my man's Pots and Pans. All right, so I got a couple things in the NBA I got to get off my chest, bro. Pause. First and foremost, the Milwaukee Bucks, they fired their coach, Adrian Griffin, on Tuesday after 43 games, literally about halfway through the season, and end up hiring Doc Rivers in the same week. Very, very crazy change of events by a chain of events, by the way. But, bro, this is what I want to say. Is Doc Rivers going to get the job done in Milwaukee? I don't think he's going to get the job, and I don't even want to put it on him because it's really on the players. But I don't think Doc Rivers is the answer for the Bucks, bro. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I respect him as a coach, what he did with the Celtics and everything like that. But I don't think he's the answer, bro. Like, for real, for real. Doc Rivers, all respect, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how he works out with Giannis. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call him to the show. Also want to talk about players scoring 60 or more points recently. Really been 70 or more. But let's talk about it. In the last year, we've had 5 players scoring 60 or more. Karl Anthony Towns dropped 62 January 22nd, 2024. Joel Embiid dropped 70 January 22nd, 2024. Luka Doncic dropped 73 January 26th, 2024. Donovan Mitchel, 71 January 2nd, 2023. Damian Lillard, 71 February 26th, 2023. That's 5 players dropping 60 or more casually in a regular season game. This is abnormal, bro. Clearly, there's not too many players doing it. Throughout history, yeah, you can get a few of them. It's only the superstars for the most part. You'll get a player that'll come out of nowhere that'll score 60 or more. But, bro, 70? Taking it to new heights, 70? You're going off. Luka scored 73 and took a L. Some of these players scoring 70 and taking an L. What does that say about your squad? Or what does that say about you? You ball hogging? You doing too much? Are you not spreading the ball enough? Or did you feel like you just had to because your team wasn't picking it up? It looks nice, I will say that, but I gotta question your teammates, the team effort. Do you not trust them? Or do you just feel like you got to do all the work? Which is a form of not trusting them too, by the way. But as good as it likes to, I like to see it as a fan from the stands. But scoring 70, I feel like that's a little bit selfish in some sort of way. Unless your other teammates are still able to put up numbers. And I feel like then we looking at a 200-plus scoring game. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show, 313-466-4386. Trey Young said he wanted a trade from the Hawks. I don't know how true this is, but Trey Young saying allegedly, I want to get out of Atlanta. I need a actual shooter's chance at winning the championship before I retire. Now, the Hawks drafted him, so he was drafted there. Where's this line of loyalty to your team that you've been drafted to? I feel like this only applies to certain players. Now, it may appear like that, and I would say it does apply to certain players. Trey Young ain't one of these superstar players, came out, raised on a pedestal. Now, I get it. That's all marketing. But he wasn't one of those players that was put on his pedestal, expected to win a bunch of championships with his squad, take him there and do all this. Now, he did take Atlanta into the playoffs, did their thing, showed out at Madison Square Garden, but they ain't really been doing nothing since. So, I'm not mad at Trey Young going somewhere else. I'm not mad at that. I don't expect him to be really, you know what it is? If you're the type of athlete player on the squad that's supposed to be like the role player, the franchise player, I'm expecting you to stay with that franchise and show that you can be the centerpiece and you can win championships based on who's around you. Now, when you get to being a role player or somebody who's not a franchise player, but you could be a good scorer or whatever, I'm not mad at you switching teams. The Kevin Durants, the LeBrons, the D-Wades, the Kobes, the Giannis's of the world, the Lukas, I'm expecting y'all to stay where you at. Actually, not even Luka, if I'm being honest. Luka's good. He's great. I don't see him as a real franchise player that can really lead Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see that. I can see him being even though he's a great athlete. Actually, he might be a borderline. He might be a franchise player. I'll give him that. Other than that, I'm not mad at Trey Young requesting this trade. But where should he go? As a Pistons fan, I just want to put it out there. I would like to see Trey Young with the Pistons. Realistically, maybe Miami. I don't think they really need him, but maybe Miami. Maybe the 76ers. If we're going to keep it on the West. On the East. I don't even want him to go to the West. Don't go to the West. Stay in the East. That's just what I think. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. Lastly, I got to get this off my chest. This is the whole reason why I'm even doing shows tonight. Kevin Durant. Show ass, boy. Excuse me, pause. Why? Kevin Durant wants to know why is his name not being brought up in the GOAT conversation. Bro, you are not a GOAT. The fact that you have to ask this in the multiple platforms and podcasts that I watched prior to me doing this, all confirm the same thing, or at least debating it. Did the move of Kevin Durant going to the Warriors jeopardize his GOAT status? 100%, bro. Ain't no franchise player going to another franchise to win a championship. And if you do, you ain't no real GOAT. You ain't no GOAT, bro. And you ain't no franchise player no more. You showed your colors then. You have to be a Rodman to a Batman, bro. You're not a franchise player. You can't really do that. You're not that. Yeah, you can score. You can do all that. But can you lead a franchise staying there by yourself, just having peace? Let other people get drafted to your squad. Steph ain't left. Steph ain't left. He the GOAT. He's the GOAT over Bron, if you ask me. That's a GOAT. Giannis, he's already a GOAT. One championship with Milwaukee, odds against him. Those are GOATs, bro. Kevin Durant, you are not a GOAT. I don't think your jersey should be retired. Don't think it should be retired in Golden State. And it's because you left the Thunder and went directly to Golden State. You are not a GOAT, sir. You are not a GOAT. Now, I'm going to say, could you have went somewhere else? And my opinion may have changed. Maybe. But you were supposed to be this big, and you are supposed to be this big, the future and all this other stuff. Want to be in a GOAT conversation, but couldn't lead your franchise to a championship. Couldn't just stick it out, huh? That's what I would expect for you to be a GOAT. Jordan, Kobe, Steph, I don't know. Huh. And you wondering why. Those are GOATs, bro. But let me know what you think. Let me know what y'all think. I think that's a legit argument. Go off in the live chat. Call into the show. Come with that smoke. 313-466-4386. That's all I have for the NBA. Had to get that off. Now, moving on to the NFL real quick. NFL. Jim Harbaugh from Michigan officially accepted the position as the Los Angeles Chargers head coach. Now, I want to say that because I was the first one saying Jim Harbaugh is not leaving Michigan. He's going to win more national championships or try with Michigan. Everybody else said, nah, he want to get the Super Bowl now. He accomplished what he wanted to do at his alma mater. He did the national championship. Now he got leverage. Now he's going to the next level. I'm saying, nah, not all coaches at the collegiate level want to go to the professional level, dealing with millionaire athletes with these egos. But lo and behold, he did it and proved me wrong. So I look like a dummy. Not like I care for real. But Jim Harbaugh, what are you going to do with the Los Angeles Chargers, bro? You're about to be disappointed if you ask me. Now, yeah, you went to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick and the San Francisco 49ers years ago, about 10 years ago. All right, cool. I support Jim Harbaugh. I actually like him. So I'm just a little bit mad that he left Michigan. That's what I will say. But anyway, let me know what you think. Speaking of coaches, head coaches, and moves, Bill Belichick been out of the Patriots, out here looking for a job in these streets, and ain't nobody hiring him. Looks like he only had a chance with the Falcons, and they didn't even hire him. They actually hired a black head coach, by the way. The Falcons did. Goes by the name of What's his name? Excuse me. Falcons bring in Los Angeles Rams defensive coordinator. I don't even have his name. Excuse me. But he was with the Atlanta Falcons for the final 11 games of the 2020 season after Dan Quinn was fired. Black man, excuse me. I would love to put respect on his name. But he is now the Atlanta Falcons head coach. So we got more black head coaches in the NFL. Not mad at it at all. Even though we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later about the black head coaches. But anyway, so other than that, quick tidbit. The Buffalo Bills, man. I'm still thinking about this because they took a dog ass L to lead the playoffs against Kansas City. So I did some looking and some history. I didn't even notice the Bills made the Super Bowl like 3 straight years, bro. 91 to 94 and lost all 3 times. They're one of the only teams like the Lions still without a Super Bowl. But been there, bro. 3 straight times, bro. Now, which would you rather? Would you rather your franchise go to the Super Bowl multiple times, especially 3 times back-to-back, and lose? Or would you rather them never go to the Super Bowl at all and never have a Super Bowl ring? That's hard. As a Lions fan, I guess I'm cool. Even though I hate that we've been trashed so many years, I'm cool with where we are and what we've done because we got out the mud. I couldn't imagine going to the Super Bowl 3 straight years and losing all 3. Bro, you would think it had to be a curse. I would almost want to move out of Buffalo, bro. I would want to move out of Buffalo, New York because of that. Y'all already get horrible snow. And then your team can't win a Super Bowl for nothing, bro. Y'all can win if your life was on the line, bro. So the Buffalo Bills, I don't know what it is, but y'all got a dark cloud over the city, bro. I just wanted to put that on wax. Other than that, man, we got to talk about what's really popping tomorrow. This weekend, Sunday, January 28th, 2024, AFC Championship between the Ravens and the Chiefs is going to be in Baltimore. Ravens hosting. Woo. My predictions. It's going to be a shootout. Lamar Jackson, I think he just hit 500 as far as his record in playoff wins or playoff games in Baltimore, by the way. Or just in general. Like, he does not have a good winning record or winning record at all when it comes to the playoffs, Lamar Jackson. So, a lot of people feel like this is his year. But he is going against Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, who just beat Josh Allen in Buffalo on the road, his first road playoff game. Mahomes, my auto, they ain't nothing to play with, bro. You can't bet against them, dog. It gets really scary, bro. Now, not to say that you can't bet against them because they will lose. They can lose. But, bro, when it comes to these situations, it get real scary. Now, I think Lamar's going to get the job done. I think Lamar and the boys in Baltimore are going to get the job done this year. I think they will go to the Super Bowl. So, I got the Ravens over the Chiefs this year. Taylor Swift, get your ass out of here, man. Go home with your boo Travis Kelce and ice his body out or whatever. But we tired of seeing y'all. And then we move into the NFC Championship. The 49ers hosting my Detroit Lions. All right, so listen, man. This is the furthest we've been in a long time. Now, as a Lions fan, I'm at the point where we got our first playoff win. We here now. We got through the divisional round. We got through the wild card round with the Rams. We got through the divisional round with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now we're at the NFC Championship against the 49ers on the road. Now, against the Rams, very emotional game. It was a playoff win that we needed, and it was against Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff. It was a very emotional, personal game there, and we got it. I mean, we all cried together, bro, as thugs. As one thug, we cried as a city. Then we end up beating Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Ford Field also. An even sweeter win. I don't know if it was sweeter than the Rams, because that one, I want to cry about it right now, thinking about it. Not Buffalo. Tampa Bay, we needed that, obviously, to move forward. And it felt good. It was expected for us to win, though, if I'm being honest. So now we're up high emotionally on this roller coaster. And it's like, I'm happy that we're here. But if we lose, the emotions are going to be uncontrollable. If we win and go to the Super Bowl, the emotions are going to be uncontrollable. I'm probably going to cry, laugh, be mad, happy. Either way it goes, bro. Whether we win or lose, I'm going to probably feel the same emotions, bro. I'm going to be proud of what we did, but I'm going to be sad that we lost and didn't get there this year. Now, I got so much, bro. So, I got so much to say, bro. But all I want to say is this, man. All I want to say is this. I'm expecting the Lions to upset. I'm expecting the Lions to upset. That's going to cause me to have, I'm almost hyped right now just thinking about what my reaction after that, bro. Like, y'all don't understand how we going to turn the city up in the wintertime just by going to the Super Bowl, bro. I want to cry right now. I want to cry right now. But that's it, man. I got my Lions, bro. I'm very, very nervous, bro. I'm just looking at the word 49ers getting nervous. I'm looking at the word 49ers host Lions that I wrote down, and I'm getting nervous looking at 49ers. They got weapons, bro. They got weapons, bro. I just don't want to see us get blown out. I don't want to see us get blown out, bro. Win the game or keep it close. I don't want that slow death, bro. That's all I'm going to say, bro. That's all I'm going to say, bro. I got the Lions versus the Ravens, man. No, you know what? Let me say this. And then we're going to get off of this. Realistically, I think the Ravens and the 49ers are going to be there. I think it'll even be a more entertaining game. I'll go as far as to say that. The Lions versus the Chiefs is what I really want, and I kind of got a feeling in the back of my head. The Lions versus the Chiefs are going to be in the Super Bowl this year. And that was the first game of the year of this season, and it's going to be the last. And I see the Lions getting it, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro, if the Lions win the Super Bowl. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. I gotta calm myself down, bro. I'm on 20 right now. All right, so UFL real quick. More football soon after football goes off. So when the Super Bowl happens on like February 17th or 11th or whatever the heck happens, then we get into more football with the UFL, the USFL plus the XFL combined. That season starts March 30th. You got two different conferences, the USFL conference and the XFL conference. You got Birmingham Stallions, the Houston Roughnecks, Memphis Showboats, and the Michigan Panthers all on the USFL conference. The XFL conference, Arlington Renegades, DC Defenders, San Antonio Brahmas, and St. Louis Battlehawks. I'm expecting to see some good games. They all got their own stadium that they're going to be playing at. Michigan Panthers playing at Ford Field. And I'm expecting to see some really good ones. Now, I did watch some of the USFL when they played before. It was about average. Like, even some college games were more entertaining than that. I will say that. But I'm going to watch it. I like that they marketed it. It's going to be more football, technically professional football. So I'm going to take it. Or if you want to say semi-pro, whatever. But I'm going to give it professional, bro. But let me know what you think about the UFL. Will you watch it? Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. Did we have something for that? Oh, yeah. So we might as well talk about this, man. So as far as college football is concerned, like we just discussed, Jim Harbaugh is out of there with Michigan, officially moved to Los Angeles to be the head coach for the Chargers. Now, Michigan has, which I believe is their first, if I'm not mistaken, first black head coach, Sharon Moore. He was the coach who stepped in, interim coach for this season, actually. The previous season, they just won the championship when Jim Harbaugh was suspended for a few games. He stepped in as head coach and clearly won those games as Michigan was undefeated all season. Perfect season for them, by the way. So he's the official head coach for Michigan as of right now. They say Jim Harbaugh advocated for him. Perfect. That's cool. Another black head coach in college football or in football, period, at the collegiate or professional level. We'll take that. Not too mad. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm about to step up out of here. About to wrap up the show. But before I do that, I want to speak on this black head coach situation. I 100% love to see black players, black athletes, black quarterbacks, especially in situations, black people in positions where traditionally or historically we have not been or been allowed, or whatever the case may be, or been saying we're not smart enough to be there. Now we're getting more head coaches at the collegiate level, at prestigious colleges, and at the professional level. I like it. I respect it. I want more of it. But here's the thing. We don't need more black head coaches. We need more black owners. We need more black people in the front office. Because yes, we could be the face of the team as the quarterback. Yes, we could be the face of the team as the head coach. But you know who's writing those checks? You know who's really still making those decisions? The GM, the owner. And they are not black. So yeah, I like black head coaches, black quarterbacks, but let's get more black owners. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show, 313-466-4386. I know that we're attempting to be there. By we, I mean black people. I'm saying black people, putting myself in it. And there's some obstacles to it. I get it. But once we see more black owners, we'll probably celebrate them like we celebrate the black coaches and the black quarterbacks. Anyway, I just had to get that off. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call to the show, 313-466-4386. As we exit, kick it with your boy KCMC on all social media at KIWKCMC. That's Kick It with KCMC, just the abbreviations, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all that. And show some love to my sponsor too, by the way, Team Elite. They on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Team Elite 313. That's TEAMELITE 313 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and check out their premium urban wear, man. That's t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, tech fleece, dry fit jogger sets, varsity sets, and more. It's all on their website, teamelite313.com. Ask your mom, baby. Appreciate you for kicking with KCMC. If you got this far in the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that alert so you know when we're going live. Also, tell a friend, hit that share button, all that, man. That's for the free skis. Also, check out my singles, Juice, Hands and Knees. I got the link in the description below. But if you really got that dough and you want to support, I got the link to my Cash App, or at least I got the Cash App right here. So hit that, man. Appreciate you again, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch all the shows we just did. Subscribe. Check out Talk. Also on the channel, Creative Content Media Curation. And keep showing that love. We out.